Hello everybody and welcome back to today's video. Today we are at the DawnLight Network. Thank you to the owner, whoever else, I don't remember, I believe it's the owner, who reached out to me on Discord for a review. Very appreciated. First thing I noticed right off the bat when I joined your server is I actually got teleported to hub and then I got teleported to the individual island without me clicking anything. So I'm guessing you have something in your join system or something that automatically creates your island for your players and stuff. Personally, what I would do is I would automatically create the island but not teleport you, unless you're maybe supposed to be teleported here to start, but you shouldn't have that initial teleportation when you join the server. I don't know if that's avoidable. Maybe you're going for kind of like how the Hypixel Skyblock theme goes, where you can travel through that portal, and I have a feeling that's what this is. But overall, what I would personally do is I would for sure make it so you instantly teleport here and the world's already loaded for you, or it teleports you to like an island. It's a waiting island where when you load in, it takes a second to load in, but it says, hey, this is loading, this is going to be how long it takes. In terms of your scoreboard and tab list, your scoreboard, the 0 should probably be colorful as well, because the rest of your info on your scoreboard is, so I would just make that a little bit of colorful. And then in terms of your tab list, the only thing that I really noticed here is everything looks really clean and nice. The only thing I would notice is maybe make the online not italic and make it just plain straight out normal text, because the only thing I don't like about that is it kind of overlaps with the underline there, and it gets weird when it's in formatting, so I would just make sure it is just straight format and stuff like that would be a good idea. In terms of your join messages and all of that, you can see traveling to player's island, so clearly the island was being created when I first joined the server. You also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 extra lines here that I would just delete so you don't have those extra lines there. Maybe it's because of my the kind of window resolution I'm at, but by default you should just have that a little bit less there. And you have a second welcome message, and then you have a third teleporting message. Interesting. Sky Pass Plus, you do not have a copy of the Sky Pass Plus. You're currently missing out on weekly challenges and rewards, so I'm guessing that's like what's it called? Battle passes, kind of like a battle pass thing, so that is quite cool. Only thing I would say with this is you have 2 of the blue dots, aqua colors here. What I would do is make it just gray with the rest of it. You have your typical what do you call it? Typical cobblestone generator here. You also have Kit Daily, but one thing I noticed with Kit Daily is you actually don't have any tools or anything, and you don't get it originally when you join the game. So what I would personally do is make it so you automatically get a starter kit when you join the game, which you can never claim again, which includes pickaxes and stuff. The only reason I say that is because it allows for new players to get a little bit more of a hand on your starting up your server. I cannot speak today, apparently. Also, I can see what you have your boss bar here is it's invisible wither. That is completely fine. I know some plugins can actually get rid of that, or you can make an option to toggle the boss bar on and off so you don't have that weird particle thing in front of you all of the time. In terms of this, very nice setup for your islands, very custom islands. I've not seen these islands anywhere else. So that's a very good thing. Keep your unique builds. Keep doing stuff like that because it really helps out. Anyway, let's go through here. I'm guessing this will teleport us to hub or somewhere else where we need to go, or it will teleport us to the nether. I'm not exactly sure. Or it won't teleport us at all. Interesting. Alright, that didn't teleport us at all, but I would for sure make sure you have that teleporting to spawn or wherever else you say. Make that auto teleport. Another thing I would do is for your spawn point, make sure it is not raining, make sure it is clear weather. All of that good stuff is very important to have, because obviously I don't want to be running around spawn if it's raining or any of that stuff. I would just look into that if you have the time. Same with your scoreboard here at spawn. I was noted that crates may not work, so I'm not going to worry about the crates right now. Only thing I will say with crates is the same thing I say with every single tutorial I do, is I would make sure when you're creating those crates to not make them bounce you back to avoid that problem. So keep that in mind. This hub does seem familiar in my brain from a past tutorial or past server review. So I would make sure you're using exclusive builds for your hub and stuff. I could be completely wrong. I really don't remember, so please keep that in mind. But yeah, I would make sure just customize your hub a little bit more. Get rid of this like cobblestone. I would make this more like some block that really fits in with your server theme, whatever you're wanting your server theme to be. I think that is very, very, very important. Alright, so welcome to the DawnLight Network. This dimension is the first of its kind, OG Skyblock, and some custom features and tweaks. I literally can't speak today. I apologize. Headhunting, custom enchants, many more features. Begin your adventure here and defeat the haunted titans of the server. Head storage, right-click your cauldron to gain access to your head storage. I'm guessing that's not complete yet. This server is whitelisted. It is in beta, so obviously things are brand new and not fully released yet, so keep that in mind. Click travel to the Supreme Merchant. So let's go first. Hey, Sky Pass. So this is like where your challenges are, your Sky Pass tier. So this is like a Battle Pass type tier. And obviously Sky Plus Plus gives you a bunch of other stuff. Interesting. I don't know if there's a quick teleport back to spawn, but I would for sure add that. I think okay, good. So Slack spawn instant teleports when you're at spawn. That's really nice. Oh, I guess teleported to the auction merchant. So it is kind of like, here you have kind of like your Hypixel Skyblock auction. The only thing I would say with that is a lot of servers have started using that type of system since Hypixel Skyblock came out. So personally, what I would do is just make sure it's a little bit more customized, a little bit more different layout than the default Hypixel one, just so you can't be called a copycat on that type of stuff, because obviously servers and people will do that, especially if it's some feature from Hypixel and stuff. Another thing I would do is make sure you have very clear teleportation, because I didn't even fall in there and I did teleport, so keep that in mind. We'll go to the spawner shop and then we'll go to the shop. So spawner shop level 1 through 7, and I guess I can go down for higher level spawners. Very nice. I love your builds and stuff. Those are very nice. You must be level 2 to buy those spawners, but it does say level 1. Okay, so this is up to level, pig is level 1 to mushroom to level 7. So I would only be able to afford the bottom spawner. Okay, so this is 1 through 5. I get what you're saying here. Alright, well, I think I'm going to travel down here, check out. Okay, so there's a little glitch on the traveling downstairs when I was jumping. I don't know if you have your, okay, so you have a core or something on the server and it doesn't recognize the Slack's plugin command or whatever I'm doing. So what I would make sure you're doing is if you're using VIA version, protocol support, or one of those, and you're allowing different versions, make sure you have whatever bug fixes they have that allow people not to get stuck. I've run into that problem a few times, and it's annoying, so please make sure you have that all fixed up and good. Welcome to the shopping center. Here you can find most items. What I would do in shops that are this large with all of these different merchants around and stuff, I really like how you've done this. This is really cool. The only thing I would say is since there's stuff over there like your spawners, personally, what I think would make up a really good idea is to make a lot of flying, so you could fly here. I think that would work out really well. Also, you can see their name tags are just a little bit blank when you hover over, which is perfectly fine because obviously you're using these holograms. The only thing I would say with that is with the holograms are actually going to be, if it's their name, equally over the player or the NPC 100% of the time. By default, when you're placing the holographic displays, they're not going to be right above the right above the NPC or the name. So personally, what I would do is make sure the name of the NPC is actually what you want it to be, like the brewing merchant or whatever, rather than having a separate hologram, because sometimes they can get messed up and not be even and all of that stuff. Go back to spawn here, so teleport back to spawn. I teleported back to where I was, not to the main area, so I would also look into that possibly, just to make sure you can get that all set up and working properly. I'm guessing you have your /IS, just went to main. Okay, so /IS just teleports you. So, what I would personally do is, like, I can do island help, /island help, but I would make IS open up a menu or something to make sure that you have the info about how to add players, to make like a help menu. I don't know if you have a help menu, don't have a help menu. Do stuff like that. About I don't know, about Skyblock. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. So I would for sure make sure you have help menus, guides, tutorials, things like that that can really help out your server, because obviously players aren't going to really know what to do unless you tell them what to do. And obviously it seems like it's classic survival, but you have island top and stuff like that, but you don't know that command. Mainly because, what's it called? If I type /IS, it's not going to open a help menu. So I would make IS a GUI or a menu or something like that. It will come in a lot of handy compared to your default, just default /IS teleporting you. But overall, very nice server. Hopefully when you release the server, you get lots of fun players on. Obviously, I would recommend when releasing servers to make sure you do lots of advertising, do server lists, competitions, all that good stuff. Very nice job on your, like, the name tags in terms of skeletons and stuff. I would also disable achievements. There should be no reason to have achievements, especially on a server where there's going to be lots and lots of people on it. There's really no point to have that, and these mobs don't seem hostile to me, so I would also look into maybe an events canceling that hostileness. So stuff like that would be looked into, would just be quality of life changes. But really cool with the helmets you put on them. I know we were talking a little bit about that in DMs about how you kind of modified my Halloween utilities plugin to put helmets on the zombies and stuff, like glass rather than pumpkins, for more space themed. So that's really cool. Stuff like that is actually really, really cool. But overall, great server. Keep working on it. Obviously, do advertising, do promote your server when it comes out. All that stuff will really help you get a lot of players on. Thank you for inviting me. Obviously, I am happy to come back in the future once you've made the changes and got some players on and all that good stuff. So keep up the good work. Enjoy your rest of your day, everyone, and I'll see you in 2 days for the next 5M video, which is the Pillbox Hills video, which has been highly requested. So I will see you then. Goodbye.